You too. What's going on? Appreciate y'all watching my videos. Good morning. What's going on? I noticed this video is a little bit different. I'm doing a video on my tablet, so I know my phone come through a little bit better. But wait for some people to come in. But yeah, man, I'm just giving y'all some entertainment, cause you know, I've been talking to a couple of guys. They leave comments on my video, and every time I call them out for watching the video, they'll complain about the video, but then when I call them out on, you know, they'll be like, "Oh man, your video for entertainment, man. I'm rolling down the road," you know. I'm like, man, that's a cop out, man, because, you know, guys be acting like everything I say on YouTube is, I mean, I'm glad to entertain you. Yeah, man, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? I'm glad to entertain you, but at the same time, like, I don't come on here to be chucking and jiving and dancing for y'all. That's not from here. That's not why I'm here. I mean, you know, bad connection. I'm just making videos for y'all, you know, to share information, you know, to network with guys, and, you know, network with guys, and just, you know, I don't know. I mean, if you don't want to get a truck, fine. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being a company driver. There's nothing wrong with that. So I know a lot of guys, they send me emails and comments and asking me, man, how to get a truck, man. I want to get a truck. I want to get my authority. But then a handful of these guys, they be like, I want to get a truck. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Travel. I called up Travel Loco. There's no charges. I don't know. So I think if you getting Travel Loco's equipment, if you getting equipment through Travel Loco, they might lock you down or something like that. But I mean, for what I understand, like, they can't do that, man. They can't lock you down for a specified amount of time and charge you some money for breaking the contract. You know, they can't do that. That's you're basically an employee. If they start doing stuff like that, having contingent or caveats on the contract, legally do that. You know, they can do it, they can try, but you can take them to court for that, because you're an independent contractor. You're an independent contractor. So, like, lately, Travel Loco, they've been getting real strict on the ELD and what they can do with the ELD and stuff like that, right? Like, they just keep on updating the contract with these stupid rules, you know what I mean? Like, okay, when I left, say about a month before I left, for 2018, Travel Loco implemented a new rule where for personal conveyance, you only allowed to use up to an hour per day of personal conveyance. You can't do that. Snyder can't do that. But we put up with it. But see, the thing is, you put up with it because you don't know the rules. When you don't know the rules, these companies can say anything. You cannot tell an independent contractor who owns the truck and trailer, hour per day of personal conveyance. You cannot do that. If you don't have a load on you, if the DOT says, what the DOT says, when you using personal conveyance, your truck has to be unladed. You don't have no BOLs on your truck, which means you don't have a load. You can run from New York to California on personal conveyance, as long as you don't have a load. The truck is your personal vehicle at that point. You're paying the insurance. You have the plates on the truck. You can legally drive down the road, okay? But they come up with these rules, and it's like, we put up with it. So now if you're under a load and you're using personal conveyance, then we can have a conversation. But see, like, it goes on and on and on. You know, this isn't a bash on Traveloco. This is a bash on big companies twisting the DOT regulations to how they see fit. You know, so all companies do this stuff. Great Wide do it, Landstar do it, Snyder do it, JB Hunt do it, Swift do it, Mercer does it. You know what I mean? All these companies do this stuff, trying to take control of an independent contractor. You are an independent contractor. You own the equipment. You can't tell me, oh, you can only personally convey for an hour. No, you can't. No, I can't. I don't have to put up with it. Now, they can make up all the rules that they want, because I can't do it. But I can do. I don't have to put up with it. I can leave. And I have that right. And you can't. That's the whole purpose of being an independent contractor. If I was an employee getting a W-2, then they can lock you down, because the laws say that, you know. But when you're an independent contractor, you can come and go how you please. When you're an independent contractor, the company can't tell you how to do the work. They can't boss you around. You don't have a dispatcher, so to speak. They can give you one. They can't have forced dispatch. It's going against the law. It's against the law to do that. Because then, if you start telling guys what to do, putting rules in place, now you're on the borderline of an employee. Okay, so that's it. So yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, you know, coming on here listening to me. But this is for the guys who you know, think my channel is just for entertainment. There are some videos on my channel that I just do for entertainment, like the trolls. You know, that's why I like videos, because I know that's entertainment. Folks like drama. So if I can get a couple extra views on it, hey, you know, if I can stir up a little bit of drama, some back and forth and whatever, and get some drama started, hey, you know, long as we cordial. As long as we can stay cordial at the end of the video, I'm cool. We ain't shooting at each other. We ain't fighting at a truck stop. You know, because at the end of the day, it's just YouTube. We just talking. But, you know, so, you know, I've been talking to guys. Guys be like, oh, man, I just watch your channel for entertainment. That's BS, man. That's BS. You know that's BS. It's a cop-out. When somebody call you out on your BS, it's almost like, you know, you don't want to seem like you got caught. You know what I mean? Because, okay, you're not gonna tell me the stuff that I talk about is for entertainment. You're just not gonna tell me that. It's BS. You're not gonna sit here and tell me and say, oh, well, I watch your video on entertained. It's nothing on my videos that is something to laugh about. I don't make entertaining videos. I can remember the last video where if you watch it, you'll be laughing. Or I don't dance for you. I don't tell jokes. I don't sing songs. I don't write poetry. So ain't nothing on my channel is a lie. I'm sorry if you can't believe it, but that's not my problem. Whatever comes out of my mouth is the truth. It's my opinion. A lot of the stuff is my life experience, and I'm sharing it with you. If you don't believe it, hey, that's your problem, man. If that, oh, it's a lie, you lying. Okay, cool. That's your problem. That's not my problem, because everything that come out my mouth is the truth. So, but anyway, because it's like you're not gonna sit here and tell me I want a whole video talking about getting your authority. About Travel Loco charged me $1,000 termination fee. You're not gonna tell me that's entertainment. That's the truth. It's a story. I mean, I take that back. That last video, it might be entertainment. That might be entertainment. But when I make videos about how to buy mutual funds, or how to get your authority, how to get a truck, how to buy a trailer, how to work on your truck, or how to run your truck, or how to book loads, stuff like that. None of that stuff is entertainment. Some of it is entertainment, because like that last video that I made talking about broker foolery, that could be an entertaining type video. It could be. 90% of the time, I would say 95% of the time, I share a lot of this stuff is to be informative, just to let you know, because that video could be perceived as a entertaining video, but the thing is, I did it just to share some information with y'all. So, like, for example, so if y'all think about getting your own authority, if you're thinking about going over to Travel Loco, if you think about going to Landstar, you think about going to Mercer, you think about going to a trucking company that allows you to negotiate, my experience and my story is getting you ready to understand on what you're going to be dealing with if you never dealt with. That's why I share it, because somebody shared it with me. I mean, if it wasn't for guys like SoCal Trucker, if it wasn't for guys like Casanova 601, if it wasn't for guys like LaShawn Parks, if it wasn't for guys like Trucker Brown and Big Cat Trucker, like Big Cat Trucker is one of the first YouTube truckers out here. I remember Trucker Bob. I used to watch Trucker Bob all the time. Like Trucker Bob videos, his videos are entertaining. Now his videos are entertaining. There's nothing in his videos that's informative at all. I think he might have one or two informative videos, but 90% of his videos are entertainment. He's doing videos about his life on the road. I forgot the female trucker. She used to drive for Prime. What's her name? I used to watch her all the time. Channel is pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. She be cracking, and that's pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. I forgot her name. What's her name? Alice. Little old girl, man. Like she went through some trucking. Like, my hat's off to her. She did flatbed. She did reefer. She been through a whole lot of trucking. And like, she a little old girl, man. Like, you would think like a woman like that would be a truck driver. You would never know it. She don't come off as a truck driver at all. I forgot her name. Alice, something like that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of y'all are gonna type it up here in a minute. I'm waiting for one of y'all to type it up. What's her name? Alice? She been on YouTube for a minute. I used to watch her videos. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of guys, man. It's another guy. older gentleman. He used to drive for Knight. Yeah, Allie Knight. Yeah, Allie Knight. Yeah, her channel is pure entertainment. Pure, 100% entertainment. Just running down the road, giving her life experience, and you know, making jokes. And another he used to drive for Knight. What's his name? He would Travel Loco now. I think he would Travel Loco. He did a lease purchase program with Knight. I forgot his name. Tall gentleman. But yeah, man, so, you know, but hey, I guess, you know, if y'all get entertained, hey, you know, whatever. You're not gonna sit here and tell me you're gonna watch my videos for 2-3 years and not get a truck. You just not gonna sit here and tell that lie. You know, guys be, you know, oh, you have your opinion, go ahead, have your opinion. Yeah, Trucking Andrew, he's entertained. You know, some of his videos are informative and some of them are entertainment, because, you know, I learned a lot what's going on out there in the oil field. I learned a lot what's going on out there, you know, because I'm thinking about going out there. I got my own authority. Shoot, I could go out there into the oil fields, man, and, you know, and get it in, man. Shoot, what you talking about? Shoot, make 4 or 5K a week take home. Like right now, I make 5 or 6K a week, but I don't take it all. 40, man, you can probably make about 10, 15K gross and then take home 5, 6K. You know what I mean? So, I guess this guy next to me got an early appointment. Trying to load it here. Trying to get unloaded. But I mean, my videos, man, like, I could invest in like maybe some editing, and I mean, like, I just don't have time for it, man. You know, it's a lot of work making these videos. You know, that's why I do live feeds. They easy. I say what I need to say, and I'll be done. I mean, I could invest a little bit more time into like a you know, with some music and all of that, but that takes a lot of time, man. I mean, I be busy trying to run this truck, and, you know, it's, you know, I'll be up all night trying to edit videos. I've been there and done that, man. I used to do cell phone reviews. You won't be able to find none because I got them set to private, so you ain't gonna see them. But I used to do cell phone reviews, technology reviews. I used to do video game reviews, Call of Duty tutorials and stuff like that. Used to do that stuff a long time ago. I used to do iPhone jailbreak tutorials because I have a technology background. So you know, so I used to be into that stuff, but, you know, I dropped out of college, and, you know, I'm not doing that stuff anymore. So now I'm in trucking, so I'm doing trucking videos. Just sharing my 10 years of trucking experience, you know what I mean? So let me see what y'all talking about. I gotta go back up here and answer this question. Somebody put a question on here about something. Oh, does Travel Loco give access to the DAC board? Yeah, they do, man. That's the whole point going over there. That's the whole point going over there. once you go over there and you get through your 2 weeks with your dispatcher, because he's gonna be booking all your loads for you. I mean, it's not that bad, to tell you the truth, to have a dispatcher to book your loads for you, because you know, a lot of guys come from Snyder, you know, they know how to book loads, they know how to schedule appointment on their truck. So, you know, but if you never booked your own loads and being able to schedule your truck and put appointments on your truck and knowing how to be somewhere on time, and you know, factor in traffic and stuff like that, you probably gonna need a dispatcher to help you, you know, with time management and, you know, knowing how to get to your customers on time. So, but a lot of guys who come from Snyder, they already know how to do that. You know, they learn that in their first 2-3 weeks. You know, when you go on the choice board, you know, you learn how to get to a customer. Because, you know, you book the load. If you don't have the hours, you're not going to book talking to brokers. And the thing is, with brokers, they're much more flexible, you know. I say half my loads be late. You know, like half my loads be late picking up and delivering, because you have that much flexibility when you're dealing with a broker. And once you book a load, it's pretty much hard for you to give a load back to a broker. They're not going to let you give it back. They're going to try to work with you on getting the load on time, or at least communicating with the customer. And that's the difference when you out here booking your own loads, dealing with the broker directly. Say, hey man, I'm going to be an hour late picking up this load. Oh man, no problem, man. Long as you get there before 4. Long as you get there before 3 or 4 o'clock. Fine. Hey man, I'm going to be an hour on this load. Oh man, that's fine, man. I'll let the customer know, and they should be expecting you. Just get there as soon as you can. Fine. You do that stuff with Snyder, they'll snatch the load away from you. You talking about you're going to be late somewhere, they'll snatch all your loads away from you. And, like, since I was at Traveloco, I don't even think I had. I think I had maybe 1 load canceled. And the reason for that load canceling was because I booked the load and I got to the shipper, and my dispatcher called me. He told me that I can't pull the load because this broker's got a past due freight bill in the system, so I couldn't pull the load. I could pull it, but I'll be doing it for free. Or if I did pull it, I would have to ask for the money up front to do the load, or at least 50% of the money when I get to the shipper. But I didn't want to do all that BS. I didn't want to do all that. So, and that's the difference when you out here doing real trucking, because you can work with a broker. If a broker's got a bad rating, or you know, they something like that, you can still book the load. You just tell the broker, say, hey man, I can pull this load, but I'm gonna need 50% of the load up front. You know, I'm gonna need 50% of the load up front before I go and pick the load up. Send me the Raycon. Stipulating that you're gonna give me 50% of the load up front. I'm gonna go to the truck stop, get a comp check, go get the load, and then we can do business. But I can't do the load on net terms. Most brokers out here do a net terms, 60-day net terms, and 7-day, 14-day net terms, 28-day net terms. They do that so it gives them time to they basically flipping loads, you know. They flipping freight bills. That's how they do it. Just like in factoring companies. Factoring companies do the same thing. They flipping money. They got access to a certain lot of capital. Then they front me the money on the freight bill, and then they can afford to wait for the money. I can't. So, and brokers do the same thing with loads. They flipping loads. They go into a shipper. They get the load for a specified rate at wholesale, and then they sell it to the open market to like a guy like me or somebody else with their own authority, and they sell the load for me at a market rate. With a shipper, they bought 50 loads, 100 loads, and they got to get rid of these loads. So, and they make a profit, and it gives them 30 days to flip those loads, and then at the end of the month they pay all their bills, and whatever's left over is profit. Same thing in trucking. We get a truck and trailer, gross expenses for the truck, we run the truck, and whatever's left over is profit. So we just flipping. We all flipping on each other, you know, and making a profit. So, and you know, that's just, you know, and you know, depending on how you get your loads, man, you get a bigger, smaller portion of the pie. So that's how that works. Here for your entertainment. What's going on, man? What's going on? But yeah, a little bit, man. A little bit. All right. It's almost appointment time. Let's go. Got to get over here and get this load. Get over here and get this load. But hey, man, just thought I'd do a quick video for y'all real quick, man. Appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I thought I'd y'all for a minute. No information in this video at all. It's just pure entertainment. Y'all funny. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.